I am a licensed marriage and family therapist, and I work in family care at One Legacy. Some of you might know me if you're on our Facebook group yet, and if you're not, you might want to consider joining us. But as you know, One Legacy facilitates organ, tissue, and eye donation throughout Southern California, and we are honored to partner with Antelope Valley Hospital to make the wishes of donors and donor families just like you possible. But first, tonight, we want to acknowledge the courage that it took for each of you to walk through those doors. Some of you I've already talked to about that. This place is so closely tied to the last few hours and days of your loved one's life, and it takes a lot of courage to just navigate your way up through those doors and sit here with me tonight. And you might have wondered as you were preparing for tonight, will I cry? And maybe you will, but there are these beautiful tissue boxes that are not actually there for decoration, so feel free to use them up. They're on the aisles. After all, Henry Maudsley has this great quote that says, "The sorrow that has no vent in tears may make other organs weep," which means what you don't release, what you don't express, can make you sick. So express yourself tonight. And if you're the type of person that expresses yourself through sharing memories or through laughter, we hope that you will feel free to laugh and share memories tonight. In fact, if you take a moment and think about your loved one and think about silly, goofy things that they did, or funny faces they would make, or strange Halloween costumes they might have worn, you might find yourself chuckling a little bit, and that's okay. Feel free to share with any of us tonight about your loved one's memories, sad or otherwise. Because after all, there is no right or wrong way to grieve. If that's the only thing you leave with tonight, keep that in mind. It's true for everyone in your family. There's no right or wrong way to grieve. So when your loved one's name is called out, you can cry, you can laugh, and you can cheer, whatever feels natural to you. When someone close dies, they leave a space in our lives that's similar to the Grand Canyon. And I got this metaphor from a man that I counseled after his wife's death. And what he said is, no matter where you are on Earth, even if you're not staring at the Grand Canyon, you know it's there. And you can't actually ever fill it or get over it, unless you take a helicopter, maybe. But basically, he said, you just have to learn how to get around it. And you know, no matter where you are on Earth, that it's there. The reality of someone's death takes a long time for your head to catch up with your heart. Do you know what I mean? So logically, you get it here, but you might find yourself thinking that they're going to be in the kitchen when you walk through the door, or that you're going to hear the keys rattling in the door, or that they're just a phone call away when you have news to share, or that you might actually, your brain might actually fool you into thinking that, you know, through a dream that they have not died, and this is all a strange reality, and then you have to wake up that next morning and adjust to it all over again. It's almost as if you were on this path together with your loved one, and you thought you were going to be on that path for many years to come, and then the death happened and you were whisked away on this completely other path you didn't anticipate, almost like a people mover or an escalator, and you can't go backwards. But you find yourself looking back and wondering how you got here. As grateful as you may be to sit here and know that Antelope Valley and One Legacy are here to honor your loved one tonight, you're still wondering, how did I even get here? How is this my path? And whether or not your loved one, their donation actually, they said yes to donation, or you said yes on their behalf, but it didn't lead to a transplant, what we want to make sure you understand is that you are all a donor family. It doesn't matter that you couldn't control the outcome of the donation. What matters is that a yes was said, and we honor you for that tonight. I do imagine that despite missing or longing or the tears, that you have some gratitudes. For example, it might be helpful to know that long after some of your friends or family have forgotten or feel like they've moved on, that here we are at a ceremony honoring your loved one, and we haven't forgotten. And tonight is not about closure. After all, one of my favorite quotes from Robert Niemeyer is, closure is for bank accounts, not love accounts. So it's not about closure. Tonight is about honoring and remembering, which we know from the research and our experiencing. Honoring and remembering on a regular basis is a way to help heal. So when you see that rose or that float coming down Colorado Boulevard on New Year's Day, and you see that your loved one's rose is a part of another large group of roses, you will be able to honor and remember and hopefully feel proud of the decision to say yes. Proud that your loved one donated and tried to help other people. And as grateful as we are that you all are donor families and your loved ones were donors, we all wish that he or she was still here with us and that we could have met under very different circumstances. But know that all of us are here to help you. All of the people that checked you in, all of the staff members that you see with badges on, we are here to support you tonight. You can talk to us after the service or call us afterwards. You might need phone support or a referral, or you might want to join a Facebook support group, or even just attend a Surviving the Holidays workshop, something like that to support you through this time of year. Please reach out. We do have resources available to you. And if nothing else, in the wee hours of the night when you can't sleep and you feel disconnected from us or from your friends or your family or your loved one who died, I encourage you to look up at the sky and recognize the moon and the stars, and recognize that that moon and those stars are the same moon and stars that shone during your loved one's lifetime and will for the rest of your life as well. And even when you can't see them because it's cloudy, they are still there. And in some ways you may feel the same about your loved one, that he or she is still there. But let it remind you that you're not alone. Now, as the ceremony continues, we're going to invite you forward at some point to be more involved, but we'd like to start your involvement now in a simple way, by acknowledging each of your loved ones by name. So what I'd like to do on the count of 3 is have you say the first name of your loved one that you're here in memory of. Just say it out loud from where you are, or quietly, or shout it if you want to. But on the count of 3, we'll say their name out loud and then we'll clap for all of them. 1, 2, 3.